Good morning, our beloveds. Today is another transition day. As you all are moving through the eye of the needle, as advised, there are certain items and people who cannot go through the journey, the process with you, because they are an energetic mismatch. The process is an energetic mismatch, and you need to lightly let go of that which no longer serves you. It was here to teach you what it was here to teach you, and when the lesson has been finalized, summarized, and graded, then you get to move on to your next class, your next learned experience, because you have mastered this other one. And it is hard or difficult to move through these transitions when there is sadness and grief attached to it, or possibly anger and disgust. But nonetheless, we encourage you to let go with a light touch, to move on as easily and as swiftly as you can without attachments to the past, because the attachments will keep you hostage and keep you from moving forward in your most optimal pace. So just learn what feels good and what doesn't, what hurts and what doesn't, what intuitively is right and what isn't, and then trust that the universe is bringing you those specific lessons to remind you ultimately of who you are and what your values are and how you wish to move forward. It is a gentle scrubbing off of the barnacles, because the barnacles may be attached a little too hard, so that it is effort to scrape them off versus having them just fall off on their own. So it may mean that you take a nail file and sand off the residue of what has been left or imprinted on your energy body from the barnacle that was leeching off of your energy and not offering anything in return. You will see how this energetic imprint of the universe at this time is very much based in duality. What feels good in one moment doesn't feel good in the next, because the shadow self and the light self are merging. And as this occurs, it means that the not so nice behavior sometimes bubble up to the surface, to be seen, to be experienced, to be expressed, and to be removed from your life or their life, depending upon who misbehaves. It is just the natural outcome of learning your lessons of who you wish to be and who you don't wish to be. And you can trust that we will bring you exactly the right experiences at the right time to allow you to find mastery in your own process of refining who you are, who you wish to be, where you wish to go, with whom, and why, as you set higher thresholds for those who are permitted to be in your inner circle. Your experiences will teach you exactly who is worthy and who is not, and why. And at the end of the day, the simple answer or explanation is, it is a vibrational mismatch if this individual is no longer to journey with you or you with this individual. And you will find lots of separations during the next month or so to get each of you into that space of preparation for manifestation in 2022, where it comes into physical form from the ether. You set your intentions in 2021 of what you desire to attract, and in 2022, you will build it into form, into physical 3D form, to make your transition more wholesome and holy than it has been before. We will share more as the time approaches, but we did want to explain why there are so many kernels of popcorn popping right now, reminding each of you of your imperfections as well as the imperfections of others, and how you wish to set up boundaries for who you wish to have in your life, and they will do the same. You will find many separations, as much of what is occurring right now is to teach you all to go within and to really own who you are, why you are that person, and how you can manage to express yourself in a more loving and kind way, and why you resist the journey. It is your trauma from your childhood, obviously, which is speaking up now to say, please see me, because I'm tired of sitting here hiding in the shadows. And many of you are ready, and many of you are not. And this is why there will be kind of a mass exodus of sorts in many of your lives, because we are again separating the wheat from the chaff. And regardless of whether you are designated as wheat or chaff, you will find yourself surrounded by those who are like-minded, vibrationally, energetically, and transmutationally. It is all exactly as it is meant to be. Sophie Scholl said, you will all need to figure out what hill you wish to die on, so to speak, energetically or literally. And now you will find what those moments are. What are you willing to stand up for? And what are you willing to die for? Those are the boundaries that are now going to be reinforced in your lives through transmutation, through transmutation, through transmutation. And so it is. Namaste.